Alright, so there are two people I want to commemorate in this speech. The first is Robert Altman, who developed the technology for freeze-dried technology. And this isn't a plug for anything. I just really like freeze-dried fruit. I took a Daniel fast about like 3-4-ish weeks ago. I started about 4 weeks ago, and it was difficult. I lost a whole bunch of weight, which is great, but then I didn't eat really anything except for like freeze-dried fruit, so that's probably why. So, thank you, Mr. Altman. You've been dead for probably about 200 years, but, well, probably more like 150, so you're never going to see this. But for those of you who want to know where freeze-dried fruit comes from, it's amazing, and it's Robert Altman's idea. Fun fact, it wasn't discovered until like the 1930s. So he like had this thing in the 1870s, but then like it had to wait almost 60 years to just, actually become a thing. And then the second person I want to commemorate is my friend John Gordon, who is a pastor at the church that I go to, and he is an amazing person. He's one of the people that did the Daniel Fast with, the other one being Amanda, and they are just both awesome people. But John has just been a good friend for almost like 9 years now, and I remember that when I met him like all those years ago, I couldn't really play drums that much. I could like kind of hold a beat, but we weren't as good friends. I wouldn't have imagined like the good friends that we would have been. So just kind of throughout everything, I just really appreciate his friendship, his faithfulness towards making sure I'm doing good on my walk, and just his faithfulness to the church. It's just something that isn't really seen a lot nowadays. To see someone go through the lean times and be faithful, and the good times and be faithful, and it's just something I want to like just make mention of. One of our favorite stories, I guess, is how I got locked in McDonald's once, and it was actually on a road trip to his family's church in Benton, Illinois, which is a tiny town in Illinois, and we were on our way back, and even just through the entire trip, they paid for everything. I didn't, and if we were gonna get food, they paid for it. They paid for my lodgings, but they're not afraid to just have a good time. And so one time, I was going into McDonald's, and the lady who was locking it up locked it up right behind me. And so they were all just sitting in the car waiting for me to come out and realize that I was locked in a McDonald's. And I was freaking out because I could have sworn I walked into this McDonald's, and I don't know how I could get out. But they were just messing around, and it was a lot of fun, just that whole Benton experience, and that was just something that kind of capped it off. So I'm very thankful for John Gordon and the pastors, and I'm very thankful for just the people and how they've influenced my life, and how they have tried to just help me be a better person and walk closer to God. Another one of my favorite stories is probably just when I would just... It's not really a story, it's just some of my favorite memories are just me and him talking, and then just like talking about like, deeper things of God, like, and just confessing to one another, and like helping each other be a better man, a better Christian, and holding each other up to, be the better person that we can be. So I'm very thankful to know John Gordon and his family, and I'm very thankful to be able to commemorate him in this speech. The second person, again, like I wanted to commemorate is Amanda. I can't remember for the life of me her last name, but she knows who she is. Amanda is a tireless worker at the church. She's come in and she works really hard, and we're very thankful for her. We're very thankful for all the energy she brings and everything that she does to help out. And so thank you both for all the work that you do.